Hi guys, this is Jimbo, the driving test guy in New South Wales, helping you pass your driving test first go, hopefully. Now today's video is about the maneuver called the curb stop. Now this is the maneuver that is definitely asked on your test, and then there will be a second maneuver, the 3-point turn and reverse park. I'll do separate videos for them. Now on the score sheet here, you'll see down the side there is a K. And in this one, this was in about zone 12. So in this particular student's test, the curb stop was asked about halfway through. But it could be at the beginning, could be the end, depending where they find a spot on that particular test route. Now, basically the curb stop is just you pulling in to the curb, parking, shutting down, starting and pulling out. So there's this various stages I'm going to go through. So yeah, basically the examiner will mark how you pull in, where you put the car, how you shut the car down, how you start the car, and how you pull out. Now let's just go through them now. So when you drive along somewhere, the examiner is going to word this maneuver like this. He'll say, okay, can I please get you to pull over, park, shut down, secure the vehicle like you're getting out of it, let me know when you're finished. Okay, so when that happens, you start with your mirrors. You can do your center and left side one. You indicate sufficiently. I like at least 3 flashes, but keep the wheels straight. Then you check over your left shoulder, left head check. Make sure it's a proper shoulder check. Don't just look at the side mirror. Make sure you turn your head. If it's safe, and then you can start moving into the curb. Okay, now with positioning, you want to basically get the left tires onto the gutter. So you know you're within 50 centimeters of the curb. Have a look at this next scene. You can see I've got a bubble mirror on my car, and you can get them from places that sell that sort of stuff, and you can tell exactly down where you are. So I recommend you get one of them. Now coming in, just when you do pull in, don't just hook it in. It doesn't have to be in straight away. Obviously there's driveways. You can move through the driveways, just don't stop in the driveway, okay? Now, once positioned right, you got to do a shutdown. There are 2 versions of this, the automatic and the manual version. Now, 95% of people watching this are going to be an automatic. So what I would do is go handbrake, park, indicator off, engine off, feet off the pedals, and say done. Okay, so handbrake, park, indicator, engine off, feet off and done. Now the manual, handbrake neutral, signal engine, and then when everything's off, then put it back into gear. Usually first, but if you're downhill, use reverse, feet off, done. Okay, so that's the pullover and the positioning and the shutdown. Now to start the car, in the automatic, just make sure it's in park, have your foot brake on and start it. In the manual, just handbrake on, clutch, brake, and neutral. Clutch, foot brake, and neutral. Then start her up, back into gear. Now, okay, when you leave the curb, in the automatic, make sure it's in drive. In the manual, make sure it's in first. Handbrake usually goes off. Now when you pull out, you'll do your center and right side mirrors. Now with the indicating, it's got to be 5 seconds. So you put it on, click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then check over your shoulder. Make sure it's a proper head check, don't just look at the side mirror. Okay, they'll mark that shoulder check. If it's safe, then you pull out. Okay, so in summary, it's the mirrors, indicators, shoulders, position on the concrete, shut down, restart the car, mirrors, 5-second signal, shoulder, and then we pull out. Rightio, let's get going. We'll give it a shot. So I'll just pull out of here. I'll get ourselves lined up for the curb stop maneuver. Okay, so driving along. Now the examiner says to you, okay, please pull over, park the car, shut it down, secure it, like you get out of it. So we go mirrors, side mirrors, indicate, flashes a bit, check your left shoulder, then start moving in. Now we're looking at position. I'm just getting my left tires on the curb, and I don't want to be in the driveway. I've rolled through a driveway, but I'm now between the driveways. I've checked it, yep, I'm not in a driveway, I'm on the concrete. Now the shutdown, now I actually have a manual here, but handbrake, if it's an automatic, park, signal off, engine off, feet off, and say done. Now if it's a manual, handbrake neutral, signal off, engine off, then back into gear, feet off, done. Okay, now to start the car in the automatic, pop the brake on, make sure it's in park, you fire it up. In the manual, pop it into neutral, start her up. in the auto, into drive, in the manual, into first, handbrake off. Now, when you leave the curb, check the mirrors, got the center one, you can do the right side one, put the indicator on and count 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then check over your shoulder, right head check. If it's safe, then you go. Okay? Make sure the indicator clicks off. If it doesn't click off, manually take it off. And that, folks, is the driving test curb stop. Okay, so go out and practice that. Come back to me with some comments if you want. If you've got any questions, just leave them down below. Now, for all you viewers out there that haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you know when a new topic comes in. And soon, I'll be setting up the Zoom meetings where you can actually have one-on-one with me, and that'll be a few weeks' time, couple of months maybe. I'll get that sorted out. Okay, folks, take it easy. Safe driving!